My name is Francesca Page, I'm 20 years old, I'm currently based in London studying illustration at Camberwell College of the Arts. I'm really passionate about the environment, animals, the world we live in, and I am an artist. I think art is a universal language and it's a perfect way to spread messages to people from different backgrounds, different languages, different cultures, different races, because you don't need to say anything, it's just a picture and you can take what you want from it. But I'm hoping from my images people are moved by it or questioned, or maybe just sort of plant a seed in someone's head. Going vegan led on to me becoming really interested in the environment. So I watched The Racing Extinction and Cowspiracy, and those two films, especially The Racing Extinction, had a really big impact on me because I didn't realise how many animals are going extinct, and even in my lifetime so many animals have just gone and we can never get them back, and that's scary. And we can do something about this if we stop poaching, if we stop eating meat and dairy, if we stop having a lifestyle that is so environmentally damaging. And so when I realised that actually as a person you can make a difference, that's when I was like, I need to do something about this, and my skill is drawing. So I'm going to use that skill to communicate the message that I'm passionate about, which is the environment and the animals. I did a short little graphic novel about tigers and deforestation in Asia. I've done ones on the ocean. I'm very passionate about the ocean from my scuba diving background. So it was more of a natural thing for me to progress into, learning about sharks, and I worked alongside Sharks for Kids to do an illustration on hammerheads. About 2 weeks ago I designed a vegan tattoo, my first ever vegan tattoo, which was really exciting, and it's quite humbling. It's quite humbling to know that somebody's walking around now with a piece of my art on them. I always just draw what I'd personally be interested in, and like for example, I did one recently about trees and how important they are to the ecosystem, and doing more research I'm like, we can't live without trees, so it affects the whole planet. I think art and activism definitely complement each other, because activism is communicating a message, whether it's verbally or non-verbally, and I've just decided to take the non-verbal route and just do it through images. But I think images are very, very powerful, and throughout history image has been used to communicate messages, whether it was a mural on a wall or a picture in a church. It's a very powerful thing, and that's what I find very interesting about art, that I can communicate to so many different people on lots of different levels. You can follow my art on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube and Twitter, Artist Francesca Page. You can also own a piece of my art by going to my Etsy store, which is the same name, Francesca Page, and you can find my store through any of my other social media networks. Currently I'm selling tote bags and prints, but in the future, and hopefully in the next few months, I'll be selling also t-shirts, phone cases, and hopefully I'll be going into jumpers and notebooks and that sort of thing.